chances. A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Payne, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Memphis also making a switch. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 12, and the jumper is good. Udrih has got his first points of the night. Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Warriors in Oakland.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
Green, the screen. Here's Udrih. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Payne kicks to Freak. It's Durant on the wing, and they'll turn over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. 6 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Udrih. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter. And forward James John back into the league after some stints abroad. He talked about his approach to the game.
I play the game how it's supposed to be played. I play offense, I play defense, I rebound.
Well, that's exactly the kind of hard-nosed, old-school attitude that coaches just love.
Kevin, and a guy like that brings out the best in everybody on that team. They just kind of feed off of his effort and desire.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Conley out there with Jody Meeks. Then it's James Johnson. Then it's Green. And it's Randolph in at the pivot, manning the middle. Johnson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Memphis. Waiters passes the Freak. There's a screen. It's rebounded by Memphis. Randolph's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Meeks, good.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Look who's coming onto the court. It's your Thunder Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
And now we get a chance to see how the Grizzlies are doing in the NBA rankings right now. First in points off fast breaks. Second in field goal percentage. And they also show up top 5 in block shots.
And the league leaders in fast break points. They're always fun to watch. Maybe not so fun to defend. A lot of the times, they leave their opponents in the dust.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Ibaka comes in for Dawson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Cantor sets the pick for Freak. A baseline jam. The Thunder with another miss. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Conley dishes to Gasol. Again, Memphis.
I mean, no one really near him, but still, he's able to knock down the off-balance shot.
Westbrook kicks to Freak. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
That was a strong pick. Ammonia strong by Ibaka.
Conley with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Golden State.
Timeout.
Start it.
Look who's coming onto the court. It's your Thunder Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He was intent on running the offense through Ibaka. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks again, Doris. Now off the inbound. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And a wide open look for Freak. And again, it's Oklahoma City. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Nuggets.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle, it's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
Johnson, the pass to Randolph. Westbrook drives in, shoots from the baseline. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Conley. Kicks it to Meeks. Gasol screen. Back to Johnson. Conley against Cantor. Just 4 to shoot. Randolph can't hit. The Thunder leading by 6. Cantor sets the pick for Freak. Passes it to Westbrook. Ibaka dishes to Waiters. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Freak missing. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Randolph sets a screen for Johnson. The feed now to Randolph. Back to Johnson. They get it again. Nice shot by Randolph.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Westbrook kicks to Freak. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
The Grizzlies shooting it. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. It's the Thunder.
Well, Kevin, obviously a very close game. What has been your approach tonight?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just...
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Freaks checked in for Oklahoma City. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Freak, and it's Cantor in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. For the tie, and it's Freak missing.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
It's Meeks outside, and it's Freak with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
Sticking too much.
Meeks with the steal. And now the fast break. Meeks with the ball. Good. Meeks got 8 points.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Westbrook drives in. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Marc Gasol. The Thunder shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Dawson's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Udrich is checked back in. Both good from the line that time. Memphis leading. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Conley, the pass to Randolph. Good. Randolph's got 8.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Outside Durant. Pass to Freak. For the 3. No good. And it's Memphis the other way. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Randolph, a screen on Durant. Randolph, a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Conley, and another basket for Memphis.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
And that one's good. Free.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Thunder Girls.
Huntington look for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Ibaka.
Thunder Girls.
For Oklahoma City, Dawson comes in for Kevin Durant. And Freak subbed in for Russell Westbrook. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Jody Meeks. Brandon Wright is out there with Zach Randolph. Then it's James Johnson. And it's Conley in at the 1.
That's his second personal.
He drops the first one, and that brings them to within 10.
Oklahoma City. Zach Randolph taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. Meeks with the steal. And here's the break. Pull up Jay. And good. He nails it. Payne kicks to Freak. A three-pointer off the mark. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Russell, how important was getting this win here at home following that road trip?
It's huge, man. Coming off the loss last night, a tough one. And it was a great win for us. Got back in front of our home crowd, and we played great.
Great job bouncing back, Russell. Thanks for your time. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Durant. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoy.